the same. Now this time against Chris Knotts. Chris Knotts called on the foul this time. And the crowd cheering for Lance Hurt. We want Hurt to cheer. Good inbound to Mo Orlean from Davidoff. Orlean misses short on the shot. Rebound by Eyal Hoden on the second try. Eyal hit. After scoring 2 in the first half, he has scored 6 here, and Eyal Hoden is foul going up. Foul called against number 40. Andrews Wicker, and Howard will be going to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. Maccabees already with a 34-point lead and looking to increase it. 4th team foul on Bard here.
The last year, Eyal Hoden, he seemed to have some problem adjusting to the team concept, but he's played.
He used to be a guard, you have to remember, in high school.
And he worked, and now he's really into it. He's much better off. Great move by Eyal.
Davidoff the pass to Ho in the basket. 67-31. Eyal Ho.
Eyal has become a true team player these days.
Dave Phillips sends underneath. It's stolen by Mo Orlean. Off an intended pass for Patrick Kellogg. There's a foul on Patrick Kellogg. Went over to the top. Some substitutions for Bard College now. Gus Registe, the starting center, back in, and James Schraub, the 5'6", if that's liberal, the 5'6" guard from Newton, Connecticut, back in. Newtown, Connecticut. He's bringing the ball up for Yeshiva. 67-31 max lead. 10:45 left in the game. He's back in the circle since to Stephen Frankel. He's been in there for a while on the right side. Now left side to Davidoff. Foul line extended back to Eves. He'll take the 18-foot jumper. Hits the rim, bounce away, rebound by Mo Orlean. Orlean lets the ball go off. Of course, not on purpose, and it will be... it'll be Yeshiva's ball. Orlean had it knocked away from him, evidently. Davidoff will inbound. Lance Hurt in the game now. This should bring here.
Lance has a big fan club here tonight. As the whole right corner section goes nuts, Lance coming in.
Lance Hurt is in for Mo Orlean. Here's the inbound. Eyal Hoden underneath. He hits and he's fouled again. It's the 4th time a Hoden has done that in the second half. Foul called against number 30, Gus Registe. Second personal on Registe. That's already the 17th foul on Bard, so they're way over the limit. And Eyal Hoden going to the line. Eyal Hoden seeing a lot of play time in the second half as opposed to his brother Lior, who saw a lot in the first half. And I believe both Hodes are in double figures.
Eyal Hoden, 10 points second half, 12 total, now 11 and 13. And something you should never see happen, Eyal, that enabled Eyal to score there, that an inbound pass to get under the basket. Shouldn't happen.
Bard will take time out. We're going to go to our local station for a commercial message. 10:28 remaining in the game. The score, Maccabees 70 and Bard 31. This is Maccabees basketball on the YU Maccabees Radio Network.
Good evening. You are tuned to 64 AM WYUR in New York. Enjoy.
Welcome back. They're again giving us promos here for YU Mac games, all home games on WYUR, 64 AM in New York. Dave Katz with Sullivan Owen, our statistician, and halftime interview, Alicia Trumper. 10:28 remaining in the game. Mac with a whopping 70-31 lead. 39-point lead.
Yeah, something that when I was back in Yeshiva High School in Skokie, once I played the real good teams, I know what it's like to be on the losing end of a 39-point game. Not fun.
Max will substitute. Joey Eves steps out, and Ronnie Schwartz is in.
We're in the 1-3-1 now, David. This is a defense where they got to play well all year to be effective against the taller team.
Gus Registe to Chris Knotts inside. Knotts misses, and he's called. There's the call here. Shalom, do you catch that? Traveling violation. Okay, Chris Knotts. Traveling violation. Ronnie Schwartz will bring up for the Mac. We're taking a look at both the Ho brothers. We were comparing them. Eyal 6 for 9 from the floor, 1 for 2 from the foul line for 13 points. The foul is called against Bard James Schraub. 3-second violation. Leo Hode, on the other hand, 7 for 10 from the floor, 2 for 4 from the line, 16 points. So both Hodes in double figures. Bard, of course, over the limit, so Schwartz will be going to the line. Ronnie dribbles the ball about 5 times, looks towards the basket. Here's the shot. It's good. He'll get another try on the 1-and-1.
Ellie Davidoff having a word with Coach Jonathan Halpert. Here's Schwartz's second shot. He hits the rim. He gets the roll. I kind of wonder, David, if Fred Sarachek, the all-time great coach who used to be coach at YU, he's probably smiling at the margin of victory here so far. But you got to be wondering what's he thinking about the fundamentals tonight. I know when he coached with us, he was really tough on us.
Red did coach you?
He came to one practice and he called me the stupid Midwest players. He yelled at us.
And Gus Vergiste tries to stop, but ends up banking. Vergiste has it. Continuing with Fred Sarachek.
Fans are starting to celebrate a little early with the na-na-na-nas.
That could be a dilemma. 9:40 left in the game, 72-33. Max by 39 points. Here's Ronnie Schwartz back in the circle. Schwartz to Stephen Frankel, right side slot. Now back to Schwartz. Schwartz, top of the key to Hode. That's Ayan Hode to Ellie Davidoff on the left side. He takes the shot, hits the rim, bounce away. Underneath the back, the rebound attempt by Lance Hurt. Hurt misses. Richie Kirsch is in now for the Max, replacing Ayan Hode. Richie Kirsch, a phenomenon in Yeshiva High School Athletic League action a few years ago as he played for the Frisch Cougars, the championship team a couple of years in a row.
Well, Dave, I saw Richie in a couple of the scrimmages. Very tough rebounder and a quick. He hasn't had much playing time, so we'll have to see what he could do here.
Vergiste, again driving from the left side of the baseline, misses, and a foul is called against Ellie Davidoff. His fourth personal foul.
That's Davidoff's fourth personal foul.
The second team foul on the match, but Ellie has been in foul trouble all along.
Kind of interesting to note that a lot of the people who you might think would have left by now, some of the older people who came for the novelty of the game, still are here.
This says a lot about Yeshiva College. Vergiste going to the line.
Well, there's probably a party or something afterwards, and that's when they're here.
Yeah, Gus hits on the first shot.
Substitution number 21, Beryl Thomas is in for the Max.
Beryl Thomas stepping in for the Max, replacing Ronnie Schwartz.
Number 13, Ronnie Schwartz.
So it looks like we're all substitutes right now, Shalom. The Max have no starters on the floor.
Yeah, now you're going to see what you see is when you see a lot of substitutes out there, what you see is a lot of hustle, because these are the guys that want to eventually get in the game. They're going to work their tails off to get in, and
Vergiste bricks on the second, rebound by Thomas. He brings down, lose control as he moves into the lane. It's saved in nicely by Andrew Zwicker for Bard. Zwicker gives in to David Quinter. Quinter brings up, now controls things from back of the circle. Left side to James Traub. Traub to Vergiste, back of the circle, and he travels. Vergiste tried to move into the lane and traveled on the way.
I want to point out the little Maccabee over there. I don't know where they got that get up.
Who, you know who that is?
Who is that over there?
I seem to know, standing right next to our good friend the Cat, Elliot Wender. Timeout called by Yeshiva. We have 8:59 remaining in the game. We're going to go to our local stations for a commercial message. The score on the Maccabee 72, Bard Blazers 33. 8:59 left in the game. This is Max Basketball on the YU Maccabees Radio Network.
To the game, listen to all home games on 64 AM.
Hiya. You're probably wondering what a dog with a crumpled trench coat is doing in ladies' lingerie. I'm the crime dog, and I'm watching those two women.
Wait till no one's looking. Pick up the nightgown, hide it under your coat, and keep walking.
What if somebody sees me?
Don't worry, people don't get involved.
You hear that? Shoplifters count on you not getting involved. They make the prices go up because someone has to pay for what they steal. You. So report shoplifters and
welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Dave Katz with Shalom Menorah. Right here, let's pause 10 seconds for our local stations to identify themselves. It's the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
This is WYUR, Washington Heights, New York.
Tremendous job. Tremendous job. Thank you very much.
Just under 9 minutes left in the game, 72-33. The halftime score was 39-17. So the Maccabees have scored 33 points in the first 12 minutes of the first 11 minutes of the second half, while Bard has scored 16 points. Beryl Thomas brings in for Ellie Davidoff, now left side. Davidoff has it stumped in his face by Chris Knott. Now spot down by Zwicker. Zwicker has it underneath with a hook shot. He misses on that. He tried a hook type of layup there.
You know, David, one of the things I love about Jewish ball players that we always see, you get a foul called on, you automatically turn to the ref. Who, me? I didn't do anything.
And that was Quinter, not Zwicker, I'm sorry.
99% of the time, foul.
And Quinter going to the line now. Quinter, a surprise non-starter. He was scheduled to start the game, was replaced the last minute by James Traub. Quinter, a 5'9" senior from Rockville, Maryland. Missed on the first shot. He'll have another try. For Chris Knotts tonight, number 54, the backup center. 4 blocked shots already, so that is a quality statistic on the Bard side of things. Ready for the second shot now by David Quinter.
That's the home court advantage you look for in the big games.
That's true. You hear that noise behind the basket to serve Quinter. He missed most of the foul shot. Steve Frankel brings it up for the Maccabees. Gives to Beryl Thomas. Thomas to Lansert. Now gets it back. Right-hand corner to Stephen Frankel. Frankel does nothing but pass it back to the point, I've noticed. Now Beryl Thomas again. Right side to Richie Kirsch. Kirsch foul line extended. Goes to Thomas back of the circle. Right-hand corner to Frankel. He'll take the open jumper. Although he doesn't jump. No good. Rebound underneath. Lance Hurt misses the shot, makes his own rebound, puts it up, but he's fouled.
Let me tell you, David, Lance Hurt is one of these tremendous leapers. He doesn't look it. He gets stuff with no problem. And he just pulls those boards every time he don't think it. He's going to make a major contribution this year.
Chris Knotts is called for the personal foul. That's not Chris Knotts. Augusta Registe called for the personal foul. Of course, Bard has been over the limit for some time now. Stepping out of the game, Andrew Zwicker.
You're going to hear now when Lance hits the free throw, you're going to hear his fans in the back right corner go nuts.
73-33, and the Macs take a 40-point lead on Lance Hurt's first free throw.
9 offensive rebounds for the Macs. Good statistic.
Another quality statistic, correct. It's on the second, 74-33, Macs by 41. Lance Hurt, the 6'5", sophomore, is he a junior from Los Angeles, California. From the right side, a shot taken by Patrick Kellogg. Hits the rim, bounce away, rebound by Steve Frankel. Frankel up to Richie Kirsch underneath. Kirsch's shot hits the rim, bounce away. Thomas! Oh, almost a reverse over there. Beryl missed on it.
He tried one of those Ayal Hud moves, but not too many people can make those.
Large rebound there by Patrick Kellogg. Quinter now has the ball. Sends to Kellogg on the right side. Now back to Quinter, back in the circle. Quinter moves up top of the key. Sends in the lane to Knox, but nobody there but Richie Kirsch. For the Macs, Richie Kirsch tried to send up to Frankel, and it was stolen by James Traub. Tried to lose it, so some sloppy volleying over here. Picked up by Lance Hurt for Davidoff now. Davidoff to Stephen Frankel, way back in the circle. Frankel will slow things down, gives to Lance Hurt on the left side. Hurt to Davidoff underneath. Takes the shot, misses over the head of
another block shot for the big freshman.
Patrick Kellogg. Kellogg brings down over Frankel's head. He misses his shot, and we have a foul here. Foul called against number 3, Stephen Frankel. That's Frankel's first personal foul. Fourth, or is that the third team foul on the Maccabees this half? Sorry, Robert corrects himself, and I'll correct myself. 14 fouls in the Macs this half. 74-33, Maccabees by 41. So,
well, right now I see something very interesting. A lot of fans sitting on the floor. If you ever see the gym, when you come and see it, there's only about 4 feet between the seats, the bleachers, and the actual court. And the fans are sitting there, which creates for a very closed atmosphere. And you're going to see some fans getting smashed by some diving players, but that's what basketball's all about.
Kellogg misses in the second. I believe he hit on the first.
Yep.
And Beryl Thomas will bring down for the Macs off the Maccabee rebound. 40-point lead for these Macs. Left side, here's Lance Hurt, foul line, spot position. Now Beryl Thomas back to the point. He'll send to Frankel on the right side. Underneath the Hurt. Hurt turns around, takes the jumper, no good. And one more time on his own rebound. As the Macs almost had that rebound, and Hurt pulled it right out of his hand.
Big fans of Lance Hurt because he deserves it. A very good offensive rebounder.
Quinter has it on the right side, sends in the right-hand corner now for Patrick Kellogg. Kellogg has a slot on the right. He'll go back to Quinter, back in the circle. Quinter fakes moving towards top of the key, goes left side to James Traub. His shot no good. Rebound fought for Richie Kirsch and Lance Hurt together pull it down. Hurt gets the ball, gives to Beryl Thomas to try to send up to Steve Frankel. The pass went over his head, and Bard will have it. Guster Giste back in the game now for Bard. He's replacing Patrick Kellogg.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to see the few freshmen that are on the team, Jan Levine, Izzy Marcus, and sophomores Ira Leibowitz. They're not bad players. We just have to wait and see if Johnny wants to give them time this early in the season.
Registe in the game now, a sophomore, 6'2", from St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The ball is fought for. Patrick Kellogg had the ball held. Is that an alternate possession rule, or is that a foul?
That was a turnover, double dribble.
Double dribble called against Patrick Kellogg.
What you're seeing, David, early in the season, already in the first game, is Coach Halpert is looking to get in a lot of players and move things around and get everyone some experience, so when it comes down to the big games, everyone will be able to contribute.
That's true. No starters in the game now for the Macs. Ball sent to Lance Hurt inside, and we have a whistle. Hurt is fouled. Gus Registe calls for the foul, his fourth personal foul. In the game for the Macs, we have Davidoff, Thomas, Hurt, Frankel, and Kirsch. So no starters in the ball game now.
We now have it, David, on information from our executive producer that the Maccabee is Mark Weiss. Mark Weiss. All those you know Mark, go up and say Mark and make a great Mac. Or a Big Mac. That's not kosher, so forget it.
Lance Hurt, it's on the first shot. He'll have another try. So Lance Hurt at the foul line. He's got quite a cheering section. Very popular here at Yeshiva College. Hurt misses on the second.
I was telling you about Lance Hurt. 5 points, 5 rebounds already in just a few minutes of playing time.
Of course, a couple of those rebounds were offensive rebounds and shots that he missed.
Hey, Mo Malone gathers many rebounds on the offense. They all count.
That's true. In the right-hand corner for Bard, Jonathan Korsen. The ball stolen out by Richie Kirsch. Kirsch sends up to Frankel. Again, the pass goes too far, but Frankel nicely controls it in the right-hand corner. He'll have to take things back and slow things down. Frankel has the ball back in the circle. Now sends left side to Richie Kirsch. Back to Frankel. Frankel will start it over again. Right side to Beryl Thomas. Thomas attempted to pass the lane for Kirsch, and we have a foul called against Bard.
Here we go. Izzy Marcus, a freshman coming into the ball game, had the opportunity to watch Izzy at the last scrimmage. He's still kind of raw as a freshman, but he's slowly coming around, and I expect him to get a few minutes by the end of the year.
And Gus Registe has just fouled out. He came into the game and has got 3 fouls in the last few minutes, and he's fouled out of the game. So the starting center from St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands is fouled out, and he is replaced by number 40, that's Andrew Zwicker. In the game now for the Macs is Izzy Marcus, as you have mentioned, Shalom. Izzy, the freshman from Yonkers, New York.
Yeah, I mentioned about Izzy about a second ago.
We have him at 6 feet tall. I did not think he's that tall. From 5'9" or 5'10" maybe. Ellie Davidoff at the line, hits on the first. Ready for the second shot. Davidoff dribbles, looks for the basket, takes the shot. He hits. 79-34 Maccabees. Maccabees scored 40 points this half, and there's still 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go.
I feel like I'm at Madison Square Garden with the music and everything, like a real game.
A real game it is indeed. Izzy Marcus almost stole the ball from Andrew Zwicker, but Zwicker regained control. Bard brought it up. A shot was taken, but it will not count. Didn't go in anyways. Patrick Kellogg taking the shot. We have a foul against the Macs. Foul called against Lance Hurt.
Lance Hurt, that's his first
personal foul on Lance. 15 foul on the Macs, so they're moving towards the penalty or the bonus for Bard, as we can call it. Inbound for James Traub all the way back. Left-hand corner now for Patrick Kellogg. Shot taken by Quinter, no good. Rebound by the Macs. Richie Kirsch to Davidoff. Davidoff to Beryl Thomas down along the left side. Thomas has it back in the circle. To Lancer, left side of the key.
And one!
Lance Hurt. Looks all alone and came in and fouled him at the last second. We'll feel the fouls again.
I get a little...
It does go.
David, I get a little carried away a few times when Lance gets the ball because I've been watching all the scrimmages, and Lance has been one of the quality players that I think should be in there a lot more, and he's in there now, and he's really doing well.
Patrick Kellogg called for the foul. That's his fourth personal, so one more for him, and he's out. Hurt going to the line, and Lance has proven himself here tonight, Sean. In the few minutes that he has played. He misses it, but the rebound by Davidoff for the Macs. Ellie has it, takes an off-balance shot. That's foul on Davidoff. A foul on Davidoff, offensive, a loose ball. Foul on Davidoff, he's out of the game. Ellie Davidoff, fifth personal, and he is fouled out. 2 points for Davidoff to leave the ball game. Well, and he's going to be replaced by Ira Leibowitz. We can call him, we've called him a number of names. Flanky or Legs are the ones that seem to be more appropriate than others.
What you're going to see from Ira is a very good rebounder. He's not as little as you think, and he's very, very strong for his size. You're going to see him pull those boards, all those loose boards, and boxing very well.
I played with him at 6'3", yeah.
I played with him a few years ago when he was in high school, and he really didn't know what he was doing, but he worked hard out. I saw him on the courts every day, and now he's ready.
Played for MTA. I don't know if he was, maybe MTA basketball.
He didn't play high school ball.
He wasn't,
but he's really worked at it.
So Legs Leibowitz in the ball game now. Quinter brings up for
Bard College. Right side to Patrick Kellogg. Ronnie Schwartz has proven himself. 24 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Ronnie doing awesome things on the floor tonight for the Maccabees. A shot attempted by Andrew Zwicker. He's foul going up.
Here comes Mo
Foul against number 35. That's Ira Leibowitz. So Leibowitz steps in and commits the foul. And a big hand for Lance Hurt as he leaves the basketball game. He's replaced by Mo Orlean.
Number 15 in the game for the National.
Was Mo a starter in the past, Cello? Was Mo Orlean ever a starter? Mo Orlean, was he ever a starter?
Yeah, last year Mo used to start a lot of games, and he averaged 11, 12 points. It's just this year that was such a deep bench, and Jeff Harris returning from Queen College, and both the HUDs coming out and blossoming. Just hard to get minutes on this team.
Stephen Frankel back in for Beryl Thomas. Frankel's getting a lot of play time tonight. 81-34 the Max lead, and Zwicker will be going to the line for another shot. It's up. They've got 35. Both teams in the bonus, by the way.
81-35.
You heard Robert, 81-35 Maccabee lead. 36-point lead, 46-point lead. Holy cow. Stephen Frankel has the ball for the Max back in the circle. Max defeated Bard by 47 last year. They're up by 46 right now. Right-hand corner, here's Izzy Marcus. Fakes the shot, tried to get it over Chris Knott's hand. He blocked it. Chris Knott's doing amazing on defense for Bard tonight. Yeshiva controls the ball, though. Frankel to Mo Orlean underneath. Orlean shot no good, makes his own rebound. Again, no good. Tries for a third chance, and we're going to have a jump ball. I believe we're playing alternate possessions, though.
Mo Orlean out there is a very skinny guy, but he's not so weak, and he jumps well, and that enabled him to get 2 quick offensive boards. He just, the defensive player made good reaction and blocked 2 shots.
That would have been a jump ball, but with the alternate possessions rule, Bard College did inbound. So there is no jump ball. Traub sends top of the key to Andrew Zwicker. His shot is in and out. Rebound, front forward, controlled by Yeshiva. Ira Leibowitz controls the board. But he's lose the ball. Chris Knott takes it away. Bard College has it. Here's David Quinter. Quinter from in the lane. Misses. Mo Orlean on the rebound. Orlean to Izzy Marcus. Marcus, the freshman from Yonkers, bringing up. Looks for Stephen Frankel back in the circle. Can't go to him. I don't know why Marcus tried to do that. The ball was taken away by Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker brought down, and he was fouled, very rightfully so, by Izzy Marcus. Marcus had to commit that one, or the basket was definitely got to be made by Zwicker.
Yeah, that was a foul on Marcus. That was a frustration play. What tends to happen is when you get the ball stolen from you and the guy gets a break and you're behind him, you're just frustrated. You just got to foul the guy. So hopefully most good players will just grab the guy and try to not hurt him, which Marcus did. He really didn't try to hurt him, but every once in a while, you just get very frustrated.
Going to the line now is Andrew Zwicker. He's been there a number of times tonight. We're going to try to get the official Bard College statistics. As Zwicker hit on the first try. Zwicker is 2 for 3 from the line here. 3 for 4 from the line tonight. 2 for 3 in the second half. 2 for 4, I'm sorry. Alicia Chopper correcting me. Make it 3 for 5 if he hits on the second. 81-37. Dave Katz with Shalom the Brick Menorah and Alicia Chopper at the Max Stewart Athletic Center. Richie Kurtz with the ball for the Max on the left side of the key. Moves into the lane. Nice try, and doesn't get the roll. Mo Orlean on the rebound, though. Orlean's shot is not even hit near the backboard. Chris Knott made the steal. Went out of his hand, picked up by Izzy Marcus. Marcus has in the left-hand corner. He's going to send things to Stephen Frankel. Send the ball back to start things over. Marcus now from the left side gets the ball back from Frankel. Takes a jumper. It's long. Rebound made by Andrew Zwicker.
Dave, we don't have to go over my historic brick shot that you so infamously gave me as my nickname.
There's a foul going down.
Here we go. The people's choice
will not count.
The people's choice. Jan Levine, number 42.
Number 22, Izzy Marcus.
Izzy Marcus commits the, I believe that's his third. We have him down for his second. I believe that was his third personal foul. Though foul on Marcus. He's replaced by number 31, Jan Levine. Levine wearing 31. I believe that was Judah Richmond's number, though. That's what we have him down for. The man, a 5'9" guard from West New York, New Jersey, Jan Levine.
Yeah, let me tell you about Jan a little. Jan, when he gets out there, you should see this guy when he just pick up game lifting. He doesn't miss from 20, 21 feet. He just hits all day. Great outside shooter.
Quinter makes the second. Go ahead.
We'll have to see if they need a zone breaker, he's the man to bring in. But he's a freshman youngster yet. He'll have to work on the other phase of the game, and then he'll be okay.
Kirsch played a nice give and go with Frankel there, and Frankel from the top of the key hit. Steven Frankel puts it in. It's 83-38, Max. From the left side, shot taken is good by Patrick Kellogg. Kellogg was all open. No defense by the Max on that one. Max have Richie Kirsch, Mo Orlean, Ira Legs Leibowitz, Steven Frankel, and Jan Levine in there. Frankel again takes from in the lane and just moves right in there. No one's stopping him.
You got to understand, Frankel's played against the likes of Joey Eves for 3 years, and he's not afraid of going against anybody.
Right side, the shot taken and missed by Andrew Zwicker for Bart, and Steven Frankel controls the rebound.
You know, David, the YU team is very close-knit team. The starters hang around together with some of the subs, and that makes for a better team all the time also.
Maybe that's why you're not on the team. So I'm always in Night Sater. Underneath, Richie Kirsch, but he couldn't take a shot. He traveled before. He got the shot off. There's Steven Frankel get a well-deserved rest. Frankel will be replaced. He'll get a big hand.
I got to give a plug for Steven because I'm always kidding Steven about getting in behind Joey and scoring some points. Steven played an excellent game tonight, and you're going to see a lot from him this year.
Izzy Marcus back in the game. Dilemma is whether he has 2 or 3 personal fouls. I have him down for just 1 in the Bard College book, at which we're looking. Got to have at least 2, possibly 3.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left in the game. 85-41, Max by 44. Nope. Marcus couldn't save it in. It's a backcourt. It's a backcourt violation. Marcus saves the ball in, but not before it was backcourt.
Izzy listed at 6 feet. You got to kind of wonder there. Maybe about 5'11".
I do wonder. Another backcourt violation. The inbound for Bart. David Quinter passed it off to James Straub. A flagrant backcourt violation there. Here's the inbound, and Marcus has the ball off a pass from Jan Levine. Marcus sends left side to Richie Kirsch. Kirsch pumps the fake. Goes back to Levine, back of the circle. To Marcus, I'm sorry. Marcus looks for the open man, finds Mo Orlean, left side foul line extended. Now to Marcus, back of the circle. Marcus to Orlean again, left side of the key. Attempted a pass up front to Jan Levine. The ball went off too far, and Bard College will control. No, Max will control. Last touch Bard. Maccabees will control.
See, David, what you have is a tendency with freshmen not to use their left hand because they're kind of nervous going in the first game. So they want to stick with their best hand, the right hand. And that causes difficulty because in college ball, you have to be able to go both ways.
And you heard the call, and so Bard will have control. Here's David Quinter. Quinter crossing the timeline out the right hash mark, moves to the right-hand corner, sends underneath, and the shot is good by Patrick Kellogg. I'm sorry, Chris Nutt. No, Patrick Kellogg, I'm sorry.
85-43.
Patrick Kellogg did get the bucket. Izzy Marcus now sends right side for Jan Levine. Levine to Marcus, back of the circle. Now left side to Mo Orlean. Foul line extended. Orlean underneath the Kirsch. Kirsch has it knocked away by Knotts. A lot of blocked shots for Knotts tonight, but the Max control the ball. Izzy Marcus on the left side, and we have a whistle traveling violation against Yeshiva. Izzy Marcus traveled with the ball. And it's an 85-43 lead, a 31-point lead. 6 block shots for Chris Knotts tonight, according to Alicia Trauber, our statistician. We're hitting the 1 minute mark now. In the lane, Quinter gives the ball off to Andrew Zwicker.
Dave, what you're seeing here, Izzy Marcus, the freshman, just trying a bit too hard. Coach Hilbert, I've seen him a few times, just trying to tell him to relax out there and play his game because he is a good ball player. Just a freshman and a little bit nervous.
Mo Orlean committed the foul, his first personal foul. The Max are over to the limit already. Going to the line is Andrew Zwicker. He's been friendly with that line tonight. 3 for 5 so far. Zwicker misses in the one-on-one. The first half won't get another try. Off the board, pulled down by Orlean. Went from Jan Levine's hands. Attempted a pass to Izzy Marcus up front. Went too far. Went off, and Bard will control. Chris Knotts will inbound in the backcourt. 51 seconds left, and the Max fans start the goodbye cheer. David Quinter in the lane. Nice drive, but he can't get it up. Rebound pulled down by Richie Kirsch. Kirsch gives to Marcus. Marcus crossed the timeline on the right side. Right hash mark. Now to the top of the key to Richie Kirsch. Kirsch loses control. It's taken by Patrick Kellogg, and we have a foul upon losing the ball. Richie Kirsch committed a foul, fouled Patrick Kellogg. Okay, 35 seconds left in the ball game. Beryl Thomas now stepping in for the Maccabees.
Overall, I have to say that the Max
early and he'll step out. Go ahead, Sheldon. Sorry.
Well, let's have a big hand for Mo first. Mo played here. His father played here. Interesting fact, Mo in the game against the Alumni, Mo's father went up for a layup and Mo could have blocked it, but Kibudov, Mo just couldn't do it to his dad.
Okay. Patrick Kellogg hits on the first.
This one end up saying that YU did not look too bad tonight. The starters really pounded it to him. A little better on the defense maybe next game, but overall, YU looks good this year. Exciting team to watch with Joey, the Hud brothers. We're going to see a lot.
Kellogg making both the free throws, 85-45, 40-point lead for the Macs. They're not going to get the 47 that they defeated Bard by last time, but it's a big, big, big victory. Beryl Thomas misses on his own shot from the top of the key. He'll move in to make his own rebound. But loses control. The ball taken away by Patrick Kellogg for Bard, and then Thomas could not give it up, but he made the foul. Another frustration foul, I guess.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. When a player goes up, gets a block, gets the rebound, sort of loses, just gets a little frustrating time.
Second personal foul on Beryl Thomas. 20 seconds left in the game as the crowd starts to pour out. Now many of the crowd start to pour out, though.
Director of the athletics office.
85-45, Max by 40, going to the line. There's Chris Kellogg for Bard. Patrick Kellogg. Patrick's first shot is no good. And the one-on-one, he won of another try. Thomas on the rebound. Farrell slows things down, back of the circle, goes to Jan Levine. Levine to Izzy Marcus, right side. Foul line extended. Moves to the spot now, the right-hand corner, and he's tripped
as he slides for the first down.
Sorry by James Traub. James Traub gets called for the foul. It tripped Marcus, and Marcus will be going to the line. Bard has been over the limit for quite some time now.
Just want to point out, if Izzy makes this, will be his first collegiate NCAA point of his career. Hopefully what will be start one of many.
Hopefully so. Izzy's only a freshman. This is his first college basketball game. 9 seconds remain in it. Marcus's first shot is good. He'll have another try.
Chalk it up for one NCAA point for Izzy. Only 1,000 to go to catch up to Joe Eads.
It's going to be a while.
The good old Buddy Biancalana, Joe.
Joe has not seen much action in the second half. 10 points tonight, so he's 21 short of breaking Marvin Hirschwitz's record and moving into the top 10. 87-45 as Marcus hits the second shot.
There's something I don't like, David. You know, when you're up by 40 points in the last couple minutes, you don't try to steal the inbound pass. That is not right. I'm sorry.
She was ball anyways. A low-life thing to do, you want to say?
I don't like that.
I don't live with inbounds to Beryl Thomas. They got 87-45. We're going to be going back to the studios of our local station for a commercial timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up. Final score, the Yeshiva Maccabees 87, North College Blazers 45. We're now go back to the studios of our local station for this commercial message on the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
YUR 64 AM in New York. We think it's the only radio station you'll ever need.
Would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me? When I'm...
And welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Dave Katz along with Alicia Trauber and Shalom the Brick Menorah. We're ready for the wrap-up show, and now with the stats on the game, here's Alicia Trauber.
Well, for Bard College, Dave Phillips led the team with 14 points. Patrick Kellogg scored 10 points. James Traub didn't score. David Clinton didn't score. Gus Rajiv scored 4 points. Lance Karam scored 4 points. Andrew Zwicker scored 7 points. Jonathan Corson didn't score. Chris Knopf scored 4 points and blocked 6 shots. For the Yeshiva University Maccabees, Ronnie Schwartz led the team with 24 points. He also had 7 assists. Joey Eads had 10 points. Eyal Hode had 13 points and 4 rebounds. Lior Hode had 16 points and 5 rebounds. Lam Kurt, who played briefly, scored 7 points and had 5 rebounds. Jeff Harris scored 4 points and had 5 rebounds. Stephen Steven Frankel scored 6 points. Rich Kirsch did not score. Moshe Orleans scored 2 points. Darrell Thomas did not score. Ira Leibowitz did not score. Isabel Marcus scored 2 points. And Jan Levine did not score. And now I'm going to turn this back over to Solomon Orr for the post-game show. Okay, we're going to wrap up. I don't know if we went over it yet. Ronnie Schwartz was picked as our first game MVP. Don't forget, you can hear all the home games live on WYUR 64 AM with David Katz, Solomon Orr. Now we're going to turn over to David Katz for the final wrap-up. And after that, very much Solomon Orr. We're live at the Max Stern Athletic Center, just wrapping up. It's not just the game that we're going to wrap up. The final score was the Maccabees 85 and the Bard College 37. Bard College Blazers 37. So the Macs winning big, not as big. 87-45, I'm sorry, that's the final score. So the Macs winning it by 42 points. That's not as big a victory as they did last year. And they beat Bard last year by 47 points, by 42 tonight. Tonight at midnight, Sports Talk with Solomon Orr, Sports Scene on WYUR. And I'm sure all of you would like to call up and speak to Solomon, Robert Chesko, and Bruce Schwartz with regard to tonight's Mac game. You can do that tonight at midnight on WYUR. You know that we're going to wrap things up from here. Alicia, any final comments? Well, tonight was a great game, of course. The inauguration of the new athletic center and just total domination of the game by Yeshiva. I think most importantly, it gave Yeshiva a chance to show that they have other players besides the starting five who can handle themselves on the court. True. Mo Orlean, who started last year, does not start anymore. Came off the bench, played amazingly. I think Steven Frankel played very well. And then even, of course, you got the starters, the Howard brothers, Ronnie and Joe in the backcourt. Harris, I don't know how good a game Harris had tonight. Well, Harris didn't show up well in the course. He scored only 4 points, but had a very big 5 rebounds and was one of the major factors on defense, holding Chris Knotts to only 4 points. Defense has to be something which the Macs have to be proud of tonight. Definitely. Solomon Orr, you have any comments about the Maccabee defense? Look, the Maccabee BB is going to get better every game. I just want to see all the fans come out there every game because it's going to be an exciting basketball season. And remember, our next Max broadcast will be next Tuesday night. We'll be on the air at 7:45 with the pregame show when the YU Maccabees take on Elizabeth Seton College. Now for a post-game interview, here's Alicia Trump. My guest on the post-game interview is Eyal Hod. Eyal, not a bad game. He scored 13 points and had 4 rebounds. Yes, that was a pretty good game. I really enjoyed playing it, and I think everybody had a good time tonight. Eyal, your brother scored 16 points and played really incredible defense. What did you think about the way your brother played tonight? Yeah, I really think he's a good player, and I feel like in the future he's really going to help the team a lot. Eyal, Ronnie Schwartz, our MVP of the game, just had an amazing game. He scored 24 points and had 7 assists and played some really tenacious defense. Yes, Ronnie is a good player. I'm glad we have him on the team. And not just that he can shoot the ball, he can also pass it just as well. Eyal, what was it like playing? What was it like playing in the new Max Stern Athletic Center before? Jammed house. You just have to be here to feel it. I don't want to say anything else. I want to thank Eyal Hod for appearing, or for showing up to our post-game show. Okay, I'm being kept back with Alicia Tropper, and that was Alicia's special guest, Eyal Hod. We're live at the Max Stern Athletic Center, where the Maccabees have just walloped the Bard College team 85 to 47-45. Quite a game. With us now, an alumni of Yeshiva University High School, Stephen Karitsky, and a current Yeshiva University student and a sports editor of the Commentator, Stuart Victor Goldberg. Stu, you had to be impressed with the Macs performance tonight. It was amazing. I talked to the Daily News guy, and he thought it was a setup, though, huh? How do you feel about that, Dave? It was pretty nice. Jeff Rothstein, former coach of the MTA Lions, joining us here. Big time, Jeff. Now Leo Ho joining us. Okay, we have Leo Ho now. Let's go to another live interview. Let's go to Leo Ho and Alicia Tropper. Leo, you scored 16 points, and you also had 5 rebounds. You played really great defense. You had a good game. How'd you like playing in the new arena? I love it. I just love it. The place is great. The people are great. And I hope they're going to come see us again.
You had the first dunk of the year for YU, a two-handed job early in the game. How was it?
That was nothing.
That was
Way through the future.
Way through the
Plenty more to
future.
come. Plenty more to come.
Yeah, Lior, just to show Manila again. Lior, I saw one or two other times you really wanted to go for more dunks, get the crowd up, but unfortunately it just didn't come, I guess.
Just go for the shoe basket.
We're going to get him next time, though. Okay, one more. Lior, thank you very much. We're going to steal off from the show. Let's now hear from Jeff Harris, another one of the starters.
Jeff Harris with us now on the wrap-up show, and here's Alicia Chopper and Shalom Manora with Jeffrey Harris.
Jeff, hey guys, how you doing? Jeff, you played a great game on defense tonight. Had 5 big rebounds, especially in the offensive category. How'd you like playing in the new Mastodon Athletic Center?
Loved it. I think it's fantastic for the school. I think it's fantastic for the team. I think it's going to be a great season. And thanks to everybody that came here. It's going to be a very successful season for everybody.
Glad you made the move back from Baruch.
Very happy. Very happy. Baruch Harris. Thank you very much, guys.
Stephen Kritzky is here. Does he have your $100? Is he here? Where is he? He's here. I just saw him. You can check it out. 6'4" more.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, we're gonna wrap things up now from the Max Stewart Athletic Center. Our next broadcast will be at next Tuesday night, Elizabeth Seton College versus the YU Maccabees here from the Max Stewart Athletic Center. If you can't make it out to the game, try and be near your radio. It's next Tuesday night at 7:45 p.m. with the pregame, and Shalom, Alicia, and I will be on with the game at 8 p.m. We're going to send things back to the studios of our local stations, and they'll be playing some music for you or whatever they have for you on their local stations. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification first. This is the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
You're tuned to the all-new WYUR 64 AM in New York. Hold on, back to them.
Go for it, you're on the air.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Max Stewart Athletic Center. If you're listening to the radio, if you did not obtain a ticket for the game and you're listening to the radio somewhere on the campus, the Bunches to Stern will be leaving in 5 minutes. That's it for us. For Shalom Manora and Alicia Chopper, special thanks to the executive producer of WYUR Sports, is Howard Koenig. Tonight's game was produced and directed by Robbie Zeitz. And in the studio, we'd like to thank Blue Mavan. For Alicia Chopper and Shalom Manora, I'm Dave Katz. This has been YU Maccabees Basketball from the Max Stewart Athletic Center. Good night and see you next Tuesday.